Hello everybody, welcome back to Empyrion Galactic Survival. It's Dan with Inc. Gaming, and we have Kelly over here with us, right Kelly?
I am here.
If you remember last episode, we have some upgrades to decoration and layout, but base is basically the same. We did build a new SV, I should say, our first SV. Oh, if I don't fall down the stairs, I will actually go show it to you. Kelly's got it. There it is. It's crude, it's rude, but it flies. So, we also have 2 cannons, so hopefully that'll help fend off the drones that occasionally come, again, on our beautiful lake. But this is sort of our starter base. So what we'd like to do today is we would like to just maybe put another back landing gear so that it doesn't fall over when you land it somewhere else, although it still may. It's not very wide. And then we're going to send Kelly out to locate more deposits and POIs, points of interest, things like that, and hopefully maybe decide on a place for our more permanent base. Now, who knows? It may be right around here. But we want to give ourselves the chance to look around the planet. Because, honestly, once you can travel across the planet with things like SVs or HVs, there's no reason not to pick wherever the hell you want, just from a beauty sort of perspective. So, let's do that first.
So we had some upgrades to make, right?
Upgrades? Well, I do have an additional landing gear block for the back. So, the easiest way sometimes to put stuff on in the bottom, it can be tough even with the drone when it's like landed like that. And sometimes it's tough to place it on a block. So sometimes the best thing to do when you're playing multiplayer is get a friend or a tribe mate. Oh, she probably can't interact with this. I forgot.
Cannot. I was going to say, this is a private vessel.
Yes. So when you start building a base or private vessel, the very first thing that happens is it flags it faction private. But I can now either flag it public or faction. In this case, INC. That's what I will do. So now Kelly should be able to do whatever she needs to.
I'm in the vehicle.
So she's going to do a lift off here, but not bring it too high, just a little bit up. She powers it on. Oh, a little bit higher, please. Higher. Okay, so that's good. So now I'm going to place this right there. Ooh, wow, that's not what I meant to do.
No? Multi-tool?
Well, yes, multi-tool for the win. So, I forgot to use the right-click because again, many blocks you can change how they look. So you see that? That's actually, we want the lower or the, so we'll do that. And then for the one that we put in the center, which is all fine and dandy, we're going to take that down. And what we're going to do is we're going to put that on. Again, changing it to the sort of, there you go. Now, if Kelly lands it, go land it somewhere else, not on the base, baby. See if it,
you want to see if I do the,
do the roll. Do the roll.
Oh, guess what?
Well, you were on a slope. Let's be fair. Let's be fair. It's not very wide. It is not very wide. So you still have to land it. But yeah, that should be a little bit better. Bye-bye. Have fun. Show us the planet.
Okay, we're out of here.
So Kelly's gonna do the scouting. In the meanwhile,
I am gonna
um,
maybe think
I'm
about
gonna.
building another
Hopefully, she'll tell
SD.
you all
I'm
about
gonna
the
look at what we
exciting
have here for
planet, and hopefully,
materials.
will
I
not
will
go
just
down
stay
in a
away
flaming
from like
fiery wreck.
those buildings over there and things that have red things flying around them. Fantastically, I can still see my map while I'm flying, which is very handy because I have a terrible direction sense. Good, right?
Oh, the front part of the MS Titan. Has it got a
Starting to
drone over it?
fly. I actually don't see one. I'm
Okay.
340 meters away. I don't
Yeah.
see anything red.
Interesting. That might be something we want to
So
locate
that
later.
could be a definite exploration for us.
Well, we know where the front part is, and we know where the back part is, so I'm guessing the mid part is somewhere in between.
Mm-hmm. The red thing frightened me there. Unguarded, so that's that could be very nice as far as materials go. So we're flying upside down. I'm very clever at this flying thing.
She is. Don't doubt her for.
So can I not go through the red barrier?
You cannot. The red barrier will kick you back. That is again, in the next alpha release, apparently they're going to remove that so that you can fully traverse, but it's a cylinder still. So you can't go further south than that. It's almost like a border.
That's a bit of a bummer.
It's interesting that you left your ore scanner behind, just as a commentary item. I know you're not looking for ore, but
well, I also have the motorbike on me, so
oh,
I have both vehicles.
It's all good. Oh, it's great. Oh, there's Kelly. I can see her in the sky.
I'm coming back.
Kelly of the sky. We should give that a name. It says small vessel. You can rename. You can rename your base. You can rename your ships. So let me take a look at these things. So if we go to devices, these need to be organized in a better fashion, but that's fine for now. Cannon turret, you can actually see what it is targeting. So that one, we only have targeting, it's like other factions, alien turrets, mounted weapons, thrusters. This one's also targeting predators. Those are, quote, predators. So we'll go ahead and target some other less things, let's just say. Yep, that's fine.
So I actually didn't record any of my journey, apparently. That's not what I was gonna say. Another failure. That's okay. We have Dan's view of him back home and no view of the trip around the globe. It's lucky he loves me. So that is all I can say. It is very lucky that he does because yeah, that was extremely clever of me right there. I hope you all enjoyed watching Dan wander around the base while I narrated my trip around the globe.
Super, super boring. I imagine I'm going to get cut out in full because I was doing nothing.
Yeah, so for those just tuning in now, there was an extraordinary adventure where I traveled around the globe. At one point, I rolled down a hill because I half landed on it, and Dan has made this awesome SV that is like really great at rolling. So we did do a little rolling down the hill. I discovered that the red zone will not let me through after I rubber banded through it like 7 times. I may be a little slow, but I eventually do learn. That's all I can say. Hopefully, I'll learn to start recording when I should, um, and be a bit better about that. Oops. Hi, I just shot you.
That works out well in my favor.
So yeah, I have real skills. But I did find the front part of the MS Titan, so I think that might be our next adventure.
Well, so it is coming to be morning soon.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you think about making sure we have enough multi-charge?
Multi-tool?
Yeah, multi-charge tools, whatever.
So I have 5 on me.
I only have 4. How many other ones do we
There's
have?
5 in the cargo box, so now I have 10. So why don't I queue up a few more here? And we can go get some goodies.
Go upstairs while Kelly's probably going to food up.
Yes.
I actually probably should bring a little bit of food with me, although I always like to find some while I'm out there. But I'll bring some. Something like that. You know, I hate.
Did you get all the charges? Sorry,
I picked up the 6 that were in there.
Okay.
I've got like 10, so I go up here. So, there's a couple ways I could place these Gatling guns, but we're going to keep it simple. We can put them right in front, or we can put them on the side. Side probably looks just slightly a little bit cooler. So we'll put them right there, and then we'll put one on the other side. Try and match them up as far as length, right there. Then we need an ammo crate, right? And I do have the ammo crate. That's where we're going to put the ammo in. Fortunately, I did not leave a spot for it. Now, I could always... Oh, it looks like Kelly got a little damaged here.
That was probably when I rolled down the hill.
How about we just do this? We'll do a disassemble. Take it out. Oop. Right there. And then we need to change to repair. Repair that one. And honestly, we probably should look at whatever else Kelly's done.
What are you saying?
Oh, I just meant we probably should repair any other blocks.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you just kind of, you can hold actually the mouse down. I mean, it'll tell you when you're on repair, whether, other things are hurt, but, another way to do it is just kind of hold it down while you
it's looking pretty
wander
good.
around. You can also actually interact. It won't tell you every block, but at least for critical components, it'll tell you. So now we have ammo in here. So you can see actually the generator is damaged and the core is damaged, but I think they were damaged from when Kelly let the rocket drones, if you recall, in an earlier episode.
Excuse me?
Mm-hmm.
When Kelly lit the rocket drones?
Mm-hmm.
I seem to recall that you were up here with the SV,
Well,
so
if you
how
recall,
was it my fault?
I was building, right. I was building. You were responsible for base defense. I thought I was safe.
Did the
Apparently
base
not.
get damaged? Did the
Yes.
base fall apart?
The base did get damaged.
It did not fall apart, so I think it was defended.
Okay. So are we going to head over to this
Yes, where is my seat?
waypoint? Remove on approach, accept.
I'm in my seat.
Of course, she's in her seat. Okay.
I'm ready.
So we're in. Neat thing is, as a pilot, in the display to the bottom right, it shows you passengers if you have passenger seats. It shows me 1. So in theory, I know my passenger's in. I'm going to reload. So now I have my 2 little Gatling guns, which are in my 1 spot on my toolbar, are ready to go. And they have ammo. So I'm going to take off. Oop, that was not the key I meant to hit. is not making me thrilled.
Happening.
There we go. So we've taken off, and that's
Whee!
where the crash. It is night, and we're actually, but we're headed towards the sun. So it may very well be that when we get over here, there's the moon drifting into the sky. It may very well be that when we get over to the MS, ooh, look, it's funny that it tells me that. It was on my map, thanks to Kelly.
Mm-hmm.
Kelly is absolutely correct. I am confirmed there is no red dot. Drone. That beautiful.
Nice safe space
Now,
for us.
I can land on it. I can land next to it. You know, but we do need to keep an eye just in case something bad comes. And of course, there could be. It is night still. So, certainly possible. So I'm going to just land. Notice how I land right there, and the ship, when I power it off, it doesn't roll over.
Why do I hear a bad thing out there?
Well, because there's very likely a bad thing. Yep, there
I'm
it is.
just gonna stay in my passenger seat.
There's now a dead bad thing. Any other questions for the crowd?
Okay, turn my light on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the other thing I don't like about this game. Sorry. To be fair, is when you get in and out of your ship, and as I spoke before, like logging in and out, some of your stuff changes. Like my light's now off. What? How's that?
So
Now, to be fair, before Kelly says anything, I could have left the ship powered on so the light was, you know, like on, but of course it wastes power, and we don't really need that. What's up, Kelly?
I was just thinking about disassembling. Do we have to find a core first? Or because this is a destructed vessel, will there not be one?
Well, this vessel has, yeah, even the destructed part has a core.
Okay.
And so the key is if we take the core out, but here's what we didn't do. If we brought our own core, maybe we could have put our own core in, and then it would have made us, it would
We
have
would have
made
got
it
more
easier.
goods. Yeah.
Yeah, more goods when we disassembled versus not. For this part, let's
Let's
just
just
go with what we got.
disassemble. All right.
Well, you can disassemble or we can look for the core. I don't even know that you can disassemble until you actually get to the core.
Okay. So we have to find. Let me try.
This is
Nope. I cannot change the structure with my multi-tool.
okay. So not nope. Nope. You know, people say nope, and nope can mean many things, but in this case, nope means
I cannot change the structure with my multi-tool.
so there is a core in here somewhere. So it's kind of like how we start our bases, that there's a core. Now, the issue is since you can't use a multi-tool to disassemble, you have to use weapons and mining tools, but basically weapons to get inside. Now, you can well, I shouldn't say you can obviously, but you can always wiki, find out generally where the core of these types of bases or items are, or you can, you know, figure it out yourself. Now, I'll be honest, it's been a while, so I'm going to try and go through this door.
Did you find it?
Oh, no, I'm just getting the door so I can go inside.
Oh.
It's very likely that it's somewhere in here. So, here's like a little thing, deco type item that we can disassemble later. You know, destroy those things. Oh, this is not good. You got fridges, which is cool. Oh, look, somehow there's mule milk. That's odd. But you can see these arrows. What they're really indicating is that these are elevators that used to lead down.
Uh-oh.
The issue, of course, is that as you can see, it's almost like the earth has
So we might have to do some digging.
I hear a bad guy out there. But I did bring my drill and I did bring some fuel. These are not super fantabulous. But
Oh, base. Okay. Then go into our
should be
base.
fine. I'm kind of hoping that that the core is down here. I don't know for a fact, but I didn't see it up there. Core is very distinct, but since there's a lot of earth covering things. So this is the ground floor. Apparently, someone with a drone has come down
What?
to visit me and interrupt my digging. Couldn't use the other elevator, could they? No.
I'm helping.
There's a door. How's your yeah? Can you get out of my way? Thanks. No, you can't, can you? Thanks.
Okay, so the door is destroyed. We're back to fun drilling. I know. Excitement for the whole family. Okay, so I've got this going here.
Hi.
Hi. You finding anything interesting? Oh, this is a completely different elevator, huh? Is that the one you cleared?
It is.
Oh, wait a minute. No. Okay. So I got lost or fused, maybe.
Hmm.
Who knows?
Why is that?
I just maybe it was like I thought I was going in one direction. It was going in another direction, that kind of thing. So I'm kind of clearing towards what I believe is sort of towards the front of the ship. Honestly, remember this is only part. But clearing that way with the thought that maybe the core
will be at the front
will be
there.
over here somewhere. See, now I'm refueling. I'm pretty confident that it's not going to be like, for example, in the ceiling. It's probably going to be a wall or the floor. Based on past experience. Now, mind you, when we actually end up trying to dismantle this sucker, or parts of this sucker, at least the critical stuff, you know, the more stuff we have uncovered from a rock perspective, better. So, it's all good.
Yep, and there's a lot of rock. This ship took a hard hit when it crash landed.
Well, it's interesting because, you know, not to challenge the game too much. It's like watching a movie and challenging the lore.
Like, how did the rock get inside the ship?
How did the rock get inside the ship yet the ship's intact?
Mm-hmm.
A little odd, you know, you can sit.
It's kind of like it grew here.
It's like, is this really dirt? But, you know, how long's it been here? Sounds a little questionable.
Oh, there's an ATM. Hello.
Well.
Or some kind of console.
Yep. Look alike. But you were probably thinking money, weren't you?
Well, you know.
Money. Money.
Give me money.
So this is interesting. It looks like there's a passage here. 20. Let's see what we got. Cut it. Oh, it's a door.
Oh, nice.
Okay. So I'll pull out my trusty gun. Okay. Reload just in case. You never know what's going to happen, right?
Mm-hmm. Gotta be prepared on these strange alien planets.
You never know who you can trust. And you saw that person in that orange spacesuit behind me.
Hey.
What? No, I'm just... Oh, what's this? Look at this. See that on the ground, folks? See that thing? It's sort of a red square there. What do you think that is? That right there is a core block. So,
Awesome.
while we certainly have not cleared out to the walls and all the other shit that may be around here, that right there is what we're looking for. See, look at this. There's a whole little console here. Which, you know, but we can always dig the earth or the dirt or the rock or whatever you want to call it later to appropriately salvage stuff. But this core, as you see when I mouse over it, the core alien faction, that's what keeps us from dismantling stuff. Now, I'm going to show you the multi-tool again. There are a couple options. So there's the disassemble, returns intact blocks, that's the top one. For owned structures, has a chance of returning intact blocks on public structures. So here's the deal. When you saw me building the SV, that was not a public structure, that was my structure. Owned structures, which means every time I would like take an engine out or whatever, I'd get the engine. I'd get the full part. If I did it on a public structure, then I may not get the full part. I may just get, you know, parts of the part, if you will. There's repair, which you've seen us use. Change and rotate, that's if you want to, you know, rotate objects. Upgrade, that's for upgrading if you have certain parts. Deconstruct, so this always returns component parts. So like, if I deconstructed an engine, I wouldn't get the engine with a thruster. I'd get potentially some of the parts that would build a thruster. Which is what can happen in disassemble. So when we remove that core, it's going to become public. So while we may get a full part, most likely we'll get component parts. If we put our own core in here, though, then we can get full intact parts. So it's a better way to salvage, is to put your own core in after you destroy the other core, the alien core. But we're going to go ahead and just destroy the alien core and then just do normal disassemble and see what kind of parts we get. Sometimes we'll get a full, sometimes we'll get the components. Okay?
We will try and get the best we can.
Now, let me make sure there's not a quest here. I don't think I'm going to get credit, but...
For destroying the core? One never knows. And skill points are always handy. Actually, I might stop for a salami break here.
Actually. Okay, so there goes the core. So now at this point, if you recall, Kelly could not disassemble. Now, oh, boom, I got a copper ingot. So I didn't get the part, I just got a part of it. I got a copper ingot. Oh, look at these. Let's see. Oh, I got a copper ingot. I got a copper ingot. That's not thrilling. So, hopefully Kelly... Ooh, you know, I just realized these elevators may now be unpowered.
Right, I was actually just thinking about how to get out of here.
They still seem to be powered.
Okay, so we
but you see
we
these
do have
lights?
a way out.
Oh, look at that. 3 optical fiber and a steel plate. That's pretty good. And also we're getting hardened steel blocks. So this gives us access to a material called, well, that you don't normally find on this planet.
Oh, something's coming in.
Yeah, I do see that. That's pretty exciting, except I don't want it to destroy my little SV.
What do you think it is? Troop transport?
Well, that's a good question.
It's interesting that it's coming in now. Is it because we took the core out?
Well, it's a minigun drone. Well, it was a minigun drone.
You've already taken it out? Okay.
What?
Mm-hmm.
These things happen.
Yeah.
Oh, did you guys see that? Did you see that? You see how that ship just landed so evenly? Look at that. That's nice. We got some flux coil.
You didn't roll down the hill?
And see, the lights are on, and the ship, because I didn't power down. This is great. And then I'll think about going back to Kelly. It's always a question. Whoa, 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 whoa! Again, this is not the optimal. This is just a noob SV. It gets us where we need to go, right? Right? Okay, so I will land again. This time I will turn the power off. Beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. And then we will continue to dismantle. Right?
Don't trap me down here. Leave me an elevator out.
So look at that. Ooh, neodymium. Ooh, that fridge was... really? That fridge. That must have been a T2 fridge. I didn't even look. I'm not taking out any of the elevators, Kelly. Your concern is noted. But we are getting some precious materials.
Excellent.
And,
that is what we wanted.
Yeah, because honestly, some of these materials will allow me to make the most... Oh, wait, no. Private...
A better vehicle for Kelly.
Private berth.
See how good he is to me?
Private berth for Dan.
No.
Well, isn't that what you said?
You know that we share everything, right?
Absolutely. You share the old SV that can't get anywhere, while I share the... I am on the
brand new.
I am on the top level, baby.
Okay. I'm still down below taking out the
yep.
room we were in.
Yeah, no, that's good. This needs to be digged out too. I'm mostly taking out lights and other, because again.
I was hoping we'd find like a cockpit or, you know, with stuff in it, but...
No, this is the, what is this? The front.
This is the front.
Oh, yeah, well, I would expect we would, honestly. Although, I think the mid may have a little tower in it, but yeah.
Oh, okay.
I would expect on you. You really haven't found any kind of cockpit or anything?
Nope.
So I don't know if you guys see. there are like lights, and those lights, that optical fiber, iron, grab that, grab that. That's all value, big value. Now, honestly, this is obviously taking a while, and this is going to take us a while longer. So what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go ahead. You guys will take it for granted. We'll catch it up in the next episode, but we're going to go ahead and sort of dig this sucker out some more. We're going to grab the materials, and then we will head home, and we will catch up with you then.
Yeah, sounds like a plan.
So I want to thank you guys for watching, and we will see you next time.
Catch you later.